Yes, people, welcome. We're back again. It's the UK Rap Podcast Show. Man like Cage, the host, alongside co-host DJ Diamond, aka DK.
Yeah, man, we're here in the building.
We're here in the building, episode 3. Yeah, man. So we're there, and also before we start the show, condolences goes out to the young youth what passed away the other day. Shout out going out to his family and that as well. So like I said, condolences, yeah. So yeah. Also before we get into things, make sure everybody phone silent and that come here some thing in the background. Yeah. All right. First of all, let's get into it. Big up the sponsor them. Big up Candy Cravers. Make sure you check them out. Shout out to Sweet Teas Cakes. Shout out to other ones. I forgot the other one there.
So Kerry's Kitchen.
Yeah, Kerry's Kitchen.
King Solomon's Tomb.
Aye, black business owned people. So like I said, check them out on Instagram and Facebook and them things there. So yes, people, it's another episode. We're there. We're nice. As you can see, we got another guest in the building. Yeah, brethren, family member, all that thing. Yeah, it's just too long to wheel off, but. Yeah, we got a big special guest in the building, overdue, right time, best time. You know what I mean? We got man like Multiple Skillz, aka M Skiller in the building. Yes. So we're there, people, we're there.
What's up now?
Yes, Skiller. So for those who don't know, Multiple Skillz, aka M Skiller, DJ, producer, engineer.
Multiple.
Everything. What else am I missing out? Sound, man. What else? Everything. Engineer. I dropped that one there.
Everything,
So
man.
much, man. Singer, barber, songwriter.
See it there?
Get me.
Rapper. See it there? Rapper.
So much.
He's versatile, man. Trust me. So
Man who does modeling sometimes.
see it there? Yeah. Modeling, fashion thing. So yeah, we got Multiple Skillz in the building. Oh yes, Skiller. What's good, man? What's good?
Bless up.
Bless
Time
up.
to be here, you
Bless
get me?
up. Bless up.
Time to be alive, you get me?
Yeah, 100%. So yeah, man, just like how we always do with the guests, just break it down, who you are, where you come from,
Little brief background.
yeah,
School.
the whole
Where you grow
background.
up. That kind of thing.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So, a lot of people don't know, but I was born in Gloucester, innit? So I was born in Gloucester. I moved away at a young age, like really young. I spent most of my time in London. You get me? Obviously, I've still got family ties down here. And, you know, it just ended up, that man ended up back these ways, these side of the globe, you get me? Obviously, you know about the tune Fatherless. Man had youths and man ain't trying to make them grow up fatherless, you get me? So
Yeah.
It's just real like that. So, been here for a little while and man's just been trying to bring the city vibe to country.
All right.
Get me?
All right. So before we get deep into it, so what was it like growing up? What type of stuff was you into? Like, what was your favorite, like like cartoons? Was you into like wrestling, like when you was young? Like I was laughing and thing, but yeah, like from a young age, like what type of stuff was you into?
From a young age, I was into music, you know.
Straight into music.
Like, yeah, I'll be honest with you. Like, I've always been into music. My first vinyl that I ever bought was "Can't Touch This."
Okay.
You get me? I don't know.
Serious still.
I can't remember. I must have been about 3 or something like that.
Bro.
Yeah, I must have. Said to mum's hooked that up. You get me?
Yeah.
From then, really, you know what I mean? I've just always been into music, collecting music, listening to different types of music, and as a kid, I would say. Man, just probably just into wrestling and a bit of football on the side. You know what I mean? But it's always been music for me still.
It's been a music, man, from young. Like you said, man, can't touch this, Hey, what? So what? Do you remember the cartoon?
Nah.
What?
Come with the cartoon.
What?
Channel 4.
With the talking shoes. Old school. Check that out on YouTube. Or Google the thing. I don't even think that's on YouTube, but some old school thing with the flary trousers and that. That cotton was lit Sundays. Yeah? Like you said, you was into music from early. Born in Gloucester, went to City. So, how was that transition from a young age as well?
To be honest, like, I was too young to make it affect me at that time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You just
Man
just
got
dealt
on
with it, innit?
life. You get me? Like, man just got on with life, blood, and I like the fact that I always say that life always gives you everything happens for a reason. Put it that way. You know what I'm saying? And I ended up there, and obviously we know what South London is like. I grew up in Peckham still, so
All right.
you know it's quite volatile up there. You get me? So it taught man a lot about life. It taught me a lot about life, really. You get me? And it made me who I am today, basically. So I got no regrets about nothing. If anything, like, I'm quite happy because now I'm in the situation where I can bring a different mindset to country. You get me? And whereas a lot of people complain down here that there ain't this and there ain't that and no one ain't doing this and whatever, you get me? Like, sometimes it's about just putting the action and making the difference rather than trying to implement it through others.
Of course,
you know what I'm saying?
of course,
So
definitely.
that's what we're doing here through the studio and so forth. But we'll get onto that.
Yeah. So you saying anything to drop there, DK?
Yeah, so staying like back there, like, what was you like listening to growing up? Like, what sort of music was playing in the household?
It's different in South, innit? If you know what I'm saying,
Well,
like, music-wise as well, innit? It's like obviously like more like black culture, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, like,
Compared to down here.
down here,
You know what I'm saying?
At the same time, I would say, like, probably the black cultures down here or the communities down here were more close knit in those times. Yeah, so you had more Jamaican things going on. You had more sound system culture.
course.
You had more of shrubs going on and so forth down here at them times. You get me? Which is more in my mum's era.
Yeah.
You know?
Blues and that.
Yeah, but exactly. But in my house, it was always a mixture of music, you know? Always a mixture of music, and I feel like that's where my true love and appreciation of music came from. You get me? My mum really, you know? Like, a lot of reggae, obviously, a lot of...
We were saying this on the last podcast. If when the people them check it out, like we were saying it, like our mothers, them innit, the mixture of music, innit. So big up them, big up mumsy, them man. Go on, man. Go through.
R&B, soul,
Yeah.
you get me? Like, and different eras as well. You get me? 70s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. You know what I mean? So that's why I love music. I love all types of music, even indie music. Sometimes I might listen Coldplay certain things. Yeah, man, there's a man thinking, raw, what's that? But that's what makes my craft what it is.
Yeah. Proper music, man. So I guess you went to school in London as well. Yeah. How was that? Easy?
Yeah, it was, you know, to be honest. Like, to be fair, it could have been different, but it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, I went to school on the other side of the ends, basically. You know what I mean? But as I said, I was always into music, and like, I would never put myself down as a bad boy or nothing like that. But obviously, I hold my own, innit?
Yeah.
You get me? So people used to just respect, man, because I show love, you give respect, and you get it back. You get me? So I've always been cool anywhere I am, to be honest.
Yeah. No, I hear that still. So obviously school was easy, going through, boom, bam, bam. Any brothers in that? Yeah?
I got 2 older brothers and 2 younger brothers and a younger sister.
All right. So, what was the so after doing at London, you know, like life in London, bam, boom, come back at Gloucester now. Different thing again. You know what I'm saying?
So how you find that coming down here from big city life to
because people, before we get into it, what a lot of people don't know, this was the first man studio. Listen, after dropping it, it's the first man studio I went into and hosted up my thing and hosted up other couple people's thing. So the thing goes way back, you know, people. But yeah, go on true, brother.
Well, how could I put it? Like, coming down here is very different. It was new for me, so it was more exciting, you know, to meet new people, to be in a quieter kind of place as well.
Bust it. You man, bust the thing.
Yeah, bust the
Bust the thing. Yeah, bust the thing. Bust the thing. Bust the
because I
thing.
ain't looking to get
Ah, bust the thing.
microphone and the equipment and these things. You know what I mean? Everything mash up, but
Yeah, so go on.
yeah, basically when I came down here, it was a thing of like, how can I put it? It seemed very slow. You know what I mean? Everything was very slow and whatever. But at the same time, for me, that's kind of what I needed in my life at the time. You know what I mean? Like, I needed time to basically get my thoughts together, my mind together.
A bit of balance.
Yeah, but, you know,
A bit of
growing
balance.
up, you know, maturity and things like that. And as I said, like, fatherhood hit me at that time. So
Okay.
it was a thing where I had to level up, you know what I'm saying? And that's, yeah, for me, like, Gloucester was just one of those places where there's a lot of different characters. You get to learn about the different culture. You know what I mean? Like, I've noticed, for me, what was different is that I learned not all black people are the same black people. What I mean by that is, culturally, growing up in South London, like, our ways were different to
A little bit.
countryman black ways. You
Yeah,
know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
So like, it was good to learn about my people and people in general in different ways all over again. You know what I mean? Because like, when you love life, that's what you do, innit? Like, you just love all aspects of it. You get me?
Yeah, I hear that, Skiller. I hear that. So, you didn't even go to school down here when I think about it. So, you know, I skipped through them thing there, innit?
Nah, I went school. I think it was like year 1 or something like that. I think I went St. Paul's.
Yeah?
Something like that.
Why'd you know? You went to school,
Yeah.
yeah, I think I went St. A few people say it to me as well.
Okay.
Oh, I probably saw you, whatever. I don't know, but
So, like I said at the beginning of the show and them thing there, saying as we enough bad things, DJ, engineer, and all them sitting there. Yeah, all them sitting there. There's a different thing we are dealing with today. You said that you was into all types of music, yeah? What's your favorite genre of music? Just give me your top 3, please.
alright, reggae. Man has to say reggae. I have to say reggae because reggae is the foundation to a lot of the genres that are out there now.
100%.
Yeah, because I was gonna say hip hop next. Yeah, and I love hip hop because writing, you know me, I'm very descriptive when I write.
Yeah.
I mean, I like to paint a picture with my artistry, and I like to get into your system in a way that you didn't even realize I was getting in there. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I love about that, and that derived from what? Dancehall. You know, like one of the first toasters was the late great call again.
Yeah, talk.
How could I forget?
Yeah, talk.
The first toaster, man. Basically, the first ever rapper. He wasn't rapping, but he was the first to stop the singing thing.
Okay.
He was the first to basically. Daddy U-Roy.
Oh yeah.
A little.
I know you're talking.
Sorry,
I
guys.
know
I know
you're
what I'm talking about. Yeah, but Daddy U-Roy, he was the first, and then from there, people just built on their craft and just got more technical with it. You get me? So that's why I say, like, it come from reggae, even down to like coming down into like R&B and Afro beats. Like, it's still got that reggae vibe in there. You know what I mean? Even reggae tone and whatever. So I would probably say. Reggae, hip hop. You know what's coming, bro. You know what's coming, and it might. Yeah, well, maybe you don't, but I do, and I will say I love tribal music.
All right. I was
See,
gonna
the
say it was
Amapiano-
either one of them grime or one of them.
Like, yeah, because I used to play grime and garage, but you see, Amapiano, you can't get around the raw African essence of frequency, drum and bass. You get me?
Real talk.
Yeah, the beat. Yeah, that just
Spirit.
captures your spirit. You get me? So you can't go around that in any way, shape, or form. So Yeah, that's the free.
That's the free, yeah.
It's news to me.
All
as
right,
well. I
so,
never asked myself that question before.
So also talking about the music thing as well. You was an MC, grime MC. Seen you on Risky Roads?
Risky Roads.
Risky Roads and that. What people what don't know
LMS
about
crew and them thing.
Yeah, so people what don't know about Risky Roads, that was like back then. It was like
Big grime DVD
before
back
YouTube.
then,
It was like a DVD era, you know, the hottest DVDs on the streets. You know, it was
Risky, man.
way before UK rap. But yeah, it was a grime thing. Risky Roads, all your favorite MCs and up and coming MCs, the ones to look out for. And like I said, it was a hot DVD. So man just had the DVD just like everyone else in the ends, blah blah blah. You know, just watching the thing and zoom 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 and pleasure. Huh? Just rewind the thing again. Yo, okay, that's my saying nothing. So yeah, man. You just with us what? What crew?
LMS.
Yeah. So yeah, okay. So yeah, so just break down that one there. Just a quick thing. So how would?
So basically, like I was doing garage. I was actually playing at raves from like 13 years old. Still, I was just a DJ then. You get me? I started out with JDI. I was Just Dope Entertainers or Just Do It. You get me? And like that was me and Big Man Zess and a few other man. You get me? Prowler.
Shout out to Zess.
A few of them are still on the scene now. You know what I'm saying? And then from there, that was like school times. And then from college times, it was just a natural progression to like basically do bigger things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's when basically I joined LMS crew because the LMS crew is part from Peckham, sorry. You get me? And yeah, we was doing up road every day, brothers, you get me? And
that's when it was a crew thing back then, people. So yeah, so if you're not thinking LMS crew, like what's all this? Like this was like back.
Yeah, it was just a natural progression. One day, I told you how that whole Risky Roads thing came around. One day, one of the brothers checked me now, and I was in bed, fam. And he said, yo, man's going through the tunnel, man's going east, you get me? And usually it was East London that was popping for the gram thing. So we was going over there basically to, I think, sell some white labels because we had our own tune at the time. So man just jumped up, got ready, flew out, you get me? Them times I weren't really even MCing, but I saw the opportunity. I think I saw East Connection Youngers, that's what it was. It was East Coast Youngers and Risky was doing the filming. So I said, yo, what can man jump on? It was just, you know, them times it was just raw, like you just take an opportunity, you just run with it, you get me? And then boom, like he's like, yeah, jump on. And I didn't really think that it was gonna amount to anything, but then a few years on, I've come down here, I've even linked with my brother that I didn't really know before, and he's saying, yo, I saw you on there, and I always...
Shotgun out to Diz.
Yeah, big up Diz, you get me? And like, I always... Like, you always said to me, raw, like, I saw you on that DVD and I knew you was my brother, fam. You get me? That was mad. It's a mad story that you even brought that up still.
Come on.
But yeah, man, that's how all of everything happens for a reason, as I say.
Yeah, definitely have to drop that one in there. So, the grime thing, and yeah, so boom, come Gloucester, bam. Like I said, what I dropped earlier about first man studio, blam blam blam. Yeah, so boom, so after the grime thing. It was like the rap era, innit? UK rap era. So not many artists was doing it in Gloucester. You, your brother, shotgun out to Science and them thing there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, shotgun out to Science.
I think Science system.
Shotgun out to Science. Studio thing. So yeah, so you done like one of the first man them, I know, with the studio thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shotgun out to other man, but yeah, shotgun out to you. What got you into that? Saying like, you know, I want to set up my own home studio. And
I was explaining this to someone yesterday. So basically, what it was, is that when we was growing up, we didn't have much peas in it. You get me? It's not like now where everyone seems to have peas. I don't know how, you get me? But that's not the era I come from. You get me? I come from real struggle. So it was a thing of, cool, we ain't got money. We love music. Tell you the natural progression. It was DJing, buying records or whatever, and I was fucking up all the raves. I was just fucking up the raves all the time. A bit like now, you get me? And then it got to a point where I was like, what if I was actually on the tune? Like I like the feeling of playing the tune and seeing how people reacted.
Yeah.
I wanted to know what it would be like if I was the actual tune. So that's when I started to get into artistry.
Right.
So then from there now, man needed beats and we needed somewhere to record. You get me? So it's a thing of, right, we ain't got a lot of money to keep spending money on studio. Yeah, so what we gonna do? We got Ortega, the great, because it was him really that showed man about studio in the first place. You get me? He had his own studio, and his studio was in his yard, and it was functioning at a professional level. So I said, yeah, that was inspiration for me. I went and bought the things. One piece. And that was for me and the brothers to basically be in there in my yard recording together, because that's what we was doing mainly anyway. You get me? Like, Mumsy was happy for that to happen, because then, man, we're on the road too much, you know? And yeah, that's how it started.
Okay.
Getting into engineering now.
Yeah.
What came from that was, because I had all of the stuff, and it was good. We're making the beats and we're recording the songs, but they were sounding like they weren't sounding right. You get me? And then it's like, raw, what's this? This don't sound good, fam. We can't even put it out, even though we got our own studio. So then I started to realize, okay, there's a knowledge behind how to make your shit sound professional. You know what I mean? Sorry if I swore.
No, go on, man. It's cool, man. This is a
Yeah,
podcast show. Go on, go on.
yeah, that's what it was, you know. So it was just a natural progression of loving music and just getting into every stage of it to just try and be better in what man was doing. That's
Right.
it, really.
So, I personally feel the people them started to take in Skillz, like, was when, what's the track called? Fatherless, produced by, come on.
By Diamond.
Don't sit there like that.
I know.
Don't sit there like that. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you dare just sit there like that.
Remix.
Hey. But yeah, produced by Diamond. I feel that's when the people them took in who you are. Do you know what I mean? Even though you released stuff before that, but you know, that's when like the Gloucester people them, you know, because I think that's when the man them start to say it's out on iTunes.
Yeah. Proper release.
Proper release thing, innit? You know what I'm saying? So when it was that type of package from early days, people them's more drawn into that. So that's why I personally saying before the DJing thing, people's taking in my mouth from then.
Down here.
And then obviously the thing just went zoom. You know what I mean? So
and that's through errors of making music. Once again, like, man's foundation in this thing, like, man came from vinyls, as I said, then CD, and you know, there was a time where, how can I put it? Yeah, stopping at the CD era. That's the only way that you could get heard back then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, furthermore, I even remember recording tapes in my yard, to try and get on radio. Yeah, so, like, man's done a lot out here, and man's certified in what man do, because man's putting a lot of work for it, you get me? And that's all that I've been from the love, because man ain't made much money from music at all, you know what I mean? But through the passion and the love, that's kept man going, fam. You know what I'm saying? And the CD era, as I said, man was dropping mixtapes on mixtapes, bro.
Would he put mixtapes?
Yeah,
I missed the CD era.
Yeah, and then this was before you could even go to a website and upload your.
Trust me.
Yeah, so then by the time it got to, I was always on the innovation, innit? Like, trying to like be one step ahead of the game or whatever, innit? So I thought to myself, no, let's start doing digital releases now. We can do it ourselves, you get me? And yeah, that's Fatherless was the first one.
Yeah. Video as well. Yeah. So respect to you on that side there, Skillz. So also, after that little transition there, the rap thing, CD era, what happened after that? So before you jumped into the DJing thing now, there's like a little break and that whatever, life. You know what I'm saying, as it is. Boom, 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 bam, bam, bam.
Do you want me to explain it to you?
It's up to you. This is a podcast show,
I'll explain it still.
Yeah, go on.
You know what, I was just talking to someone about it.
Yeah, go on.
But the reason why I'm here to share a lot of my story, not because I like chatting, fam. It's not like I enjoy chatting my business either. But, like, you see me, like, if the way I see it is, if everything that I've done, no one can benefit of what I've done, then what did I do it for?
I hear that.
You understand?
Yeah, I hear that.
So it's like, for all the youngers that are out here just getting into music, for the olders that have been in music or whatever it is, or if you're thinking about it, whatever, I'll just show you all of the stages of points in my career where I stopped, where I went full 100, where I took a different direction. But Fatherless was one of them, bro. Because I was going hard in music for so long.
Right.
And then I said to myself, you know what, like, to be fair, I've always been about, like, putting a message in your music that matters, innit? You get me? Like, it's not about, for me, if you're going to talk about certain things, make it make sense.
Yeah.
Give it purpose. Don't just glamorize it. You know what I'm saying? So, Fatherless, that was a track that I wrote. It took me about 15 minutes. I literally was walking from the park to my yard.
Okay.
And I had the beat, and it was so real. Everything was real and in my heart and my soul. It just came out like that. You get me? Everyone was feeling it. Everyone was feeling it.
Everyone.
So I said, all right, cool. It's time now to try and level up again, innit? You get me? So I don't even think there was no Graham Daly and them thing at that point.
It was early
You know
on.
what I'm saying, fam? So, like, man put out that video on YouTube, and I said, cool, we're going to send it to Channel U. So we done with Channel
Oh,
U.
yeah. So, yeah, Graham really probably worried about them time there then.
So we sent it to Channel AKA. And spent up a lot of P's or whatever for the submission, for them to basically say, yeah, we love the track, but we don't want to pull it on TV. Yeah, and I think that was because of the message. Now, I won't say nothing bad, but at the end of the day, for me, that would have encouraged people that were parents and didn't know how to deal with it, or that were becoming parents, or say grew up fatherless and now had some kind of trauma through it, how to get through it, you know what I'm saying? But what we know about the mainstream media is that they're not trying to promote nothing positive, fam. You get me? So, yeah, for me, that just made me feel like, like I kind of just put my finger up to like the industry, you know what I'm saying? So then I just carried on with my life. I was always making music, you know, I was always making good music. You know, I've always been making money. Like, I've never turned to music to make money. So for me, it was like, if the industry is moving like that, fuck it, you get me? But for me, I'm just going to say this, yeah? If any of you artists have that kind of feeling, never act off that feeling that you have, yeah? Because at the same time, what I've learned from that is that was an isolated situation, yeah? And at the end of the day, that probably could have opened a different door for me, and I didn't go through it because I put my finger up to the industry.
Yeah.
You get me? So this is why I'm sharing the story.
Yeah.
You get me? Keep it going. I had momentum at that time. I was getting played on One Extra, all of those things. You get me? So I would have bust by now if I actually carried on. You get me? So just learn from my mistakes. Straight.
No, straight up. No, straight up. So now things is like go on in now. Mad. Everything mad right now. Everything. Everything.
You know?
Everything. Shotgun at to 1 team, shotgun at 5 team, done all the thing. So yeah, so fire team thing, 1 team thing. Yeah, mad roller coaster. It's a mad roller coaster.
When you say you want to get off the ride,
it's a mad. it's a mad roller coaster, brother. Yeah, it's a mad nemesis. Yeah, mad thing. Trust me, the real oblivion thing.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So shotgun that to you, man. Because people don't know, man used to be sound man and them thing there back in the day. So man know how it feels and them the energy, you know, when the people them, you know, and and the speakers them are chip and, you know. Yeah. People them are boom off the sides, yeah.
But you're still doing it now,
yeah, but it's a different, you know, my angle's different. You know? I used to be in the sound thing, but now I just on that, you know, just a DJ boy, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's that, you know, nice, not everything nice. But yeah, the sound thing, so you've, like I said, always been a sound man. Shotgun that to Della Dread, shotgun that to management. Yeah, like I said.
J Fire.
Boom, yeah, brother. Oh, brother.
Show Chemo.
Yeah,
Ray,
shotgun out to the young Jenner as well. YVP. Shotgun out to the young Jenner. Shotgun out to him.
Get me?
Yeah, so the whole fire team thing, one team. So how did this? 'Cause obviously, man, know family are family, but the people, but obviously, for the people then what don't know, just quickly wrap that one
Yeah,
there.
you went from MC back to DJ.
So the thing's multiple, you know what I'm saying? But it's skillful at the same time.
All right.
You know, so basically, when I came down here, I used to see this. I used to see this short little rasta. You get me? Little rasta, you jumping around and on the mic and mashing up all the dances. You get me? And I'm thinking to myself, but that reminds me of me when I was in London. You get me? But what's mad about it is that this person I'm talking about is my cousin. You get me? So I always used to say to him from back then, like, yo, I'm gonna play the sound one day, you get me? But like obviously I was very much on my artist thing back then.
Yeah.
Probably didn't really believe, man, or whatever. I didn't even, to be honest, no one didn't really know what I could do in terms of DJing at that time.
Definitely.
Yeah. And yeah, it was a thing of, man, got back into DJing, and then for me, it was like Gloucester's such a small place. What am I doing? Doing my own thing. You get me? Excuse me. I can very much do that. Everyone can do that. You know what I mean? And you know, I rate anyone that does it at the same time. But me personally, I'm about unity and you know, connecting. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's a family thing, and it will always be a family thing. You know what I'm saying? And you don't like that, I guess. Sorry for you, but it's a family thing, fam. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm told the people them what music you specialize in with the fire team and the one team.
With fire team, we can't, like, we specialize in all music. We're entertainers. Like, you saw what we done at Whitcomb Festival, like, you know, and that was 2 years running. You know what I'm saying? This year it was like, I think 3,000 plus people in that tent. You know what I mean? Ram out the tent, fam.
And also King's Jam as well.
King's Jam. Man's kind of been on tour this year still. I can't lie to you, and it didn't really.
It's been a good year, brother. It's been a good year. Better than last year, obviously, because Tuesday I COVID and I had them sitting there, but
I didn't expect
it's been a good year
like that, but it has. It's
been a good year.
A lot of bookings, fam, and you know, I give thanks.
Yeah.
To Jah, you get me? Because at the end of the day, nothing ain't possible through Jah and the people. You get me, fam?
Straight up.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, man, that's, fam, you know what time it is, fam. Man, grow article, you get me? But at the end of the day, like, man's just entertainers, fam. No matter what genre, it doesn't matter what genre, we're gonna shell it, fam. You know what I'm saying?
All a pop party. All a pop party.
You know what I mean?
All if you want Britney Spears and all them sitting there.
Everything, fam, because all right, cool.
Yeah.
The demographic at that time was, let's bring some of the music of the crowd that was there. You get me? And as you know, there was a lot of I would say of a pop crowd there, and it was mixed with a bit of urban. So that's what we done, and that's why we got such a good response. You know what I'm saying? But as I said, man, love it. And funny enough, I never used to talk on the mic. I used to just be a DJ. Okay. So I've only been talking on the mic for about what, a year and a half, if that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still.
Yeah.
Okay, brother. Okay. Okay.
No idea.
But why though? So what made you like want to jump on the mic? Anyway, like, why it's only been a year?
To be fair,
You just kind of been kind of like the studying the thing anyway.
Nah,
not even that.
No, I've always had a host. That's what it was. I always had a host. Basically, there was a time where my host had to. He took a little trip away. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
So for me, like, I'm not gonna drop the ball, innit? Like, man's a warrior out here. You get me, fam? So man, pick up the mic and do what man need to do. And then as time went on, studying the craft as well alongside, man, just
Yeah.
man's getting hosting bookings and them things.
Come on. Busy.
Give time.
Busy. So sorry. So how do you reckon the whole place is moving now anyway? Like music wise, like how you got like the new recruit them like YVP and like all them thing there.
What, in terms of recording or the other,
Yeah,
other side of it?
because obviously I see, shout out to the young Janet himself, but obviously I see him on the rapping thing and I see him on the, like, you know, I see the man them juggling and he's old in mic now. So I'm saying, what's the man them doing? What's this, the recruit?
You know, Fire Team's thing is like, we build talent. That's what we're about, yeah? If you got a clean heart and you say Fire Team, we say you get me?
Yeah, I hear that.
And that's it, fam. You know where our headquarters is. We got the studio there. If it's not recording, then we're practicing DJing or whatever, you know what I mean? And if you want to jump on, I show him, yo, this is how you mix 1, 2, 3, 4 count, beat count, you know what I mean?
Okay.
You know what I mean? And then it's just for him to go and do that. It's the same with my little brothers and sisters.
All right.
You know? This is my laptop. Those are the tunes. You choose your tunes. That's how you mix, and it's up to you what you do after that.
Yeah, I hear that.
That's what we was doing. I was in my room when it was too late to turn the speakers on. I was mixing through the mixer and my headphones. You know what I'm saying? And you just keep doing. You fuck up the mix 1,000,000 times until you get it perfect. Fam. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for real. Yeah. Anything to drop there, my brother?
No, he's just listening to what he's saying. He's taking in the story right now.
All right. So
it was got into the DJing. Yeah, sound thing. Picking up the mic.
All right, cool. So the dance. All right, so the music now we're listening to now, yeah, as in like the dancehall, yeah.
Yeah.
It's much more raw, innit? Yeah. Do you prefer the dancehall now, or do you prefer dancehall way back? We're talking not even dancehall. We just say ragga. Yeah. We didn't even call it dancehall back then. We call it ragga. Yeah. So what do you prefer, ragga or dancehall?
Ragga, to be honest.
Yeah.
100%.
Ragga thing.
Yeah.
The old school thing. Definitely. When there's like 12 artists on one record and all them sitting there.
It's funny, yeah. It's funny because, like, you see, when I used to grow up here, I used to think, like, you hear your parents' age and they're talking, like, you see what music was like when I was
yeah.
Allow it, man. You're just old and that, fam. You get me, yeah? And then you grow up and then things start going the same direction, fam. You start thinking, what, am I old then? You know what I'm saying? But it's not even that. What it is that in certain stages in your life, you get to certain points of wisdom and you see things for what they really are, not the hype. You get me? And a lot of what the music industry in itself nowadays is about hype. You know what I mean? It's not about the feeling. It's not about the message. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, like, I will always pick 90s dancehall. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm into the Sound Clash thing right now. You know? Because
Sound Clash thing. Yeah? You say you're a war.
Yeah, man. You have to worry, man. You have to worry, brother.
You're on the war thing, yeah.
You have to worry, brother. Because guess what? You see, like, all right, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying, once again, yeah? We're talking about musical eras, yeah? Cool. I was heavy into grime at one point. On grime, what was it? A lot of clashing, innit? Crews clashing against crews. MCs clashing against MCs. Why did that used to happen? Because of ragga and dancehall.
Exactly.
Yeah? Because a man used to put a tune on in a dance, which was a record or whatever the fuck it was, yeah, which was the rhythm, yeah? And then a man is literally live clashing. That's how clashes used to happen, if you didn't know before. It was live clashing before dub plates. And the man said, you know what, stop bringing the artists to the actual dance. Just record a dub plate and play them.
I know you miss Sting and all them sitting there, innit?
Yeah, I kind of do still.
Yeah,
I kind of do. But
trust me.
At the same time, I don't know if the artists that are in or running dancehall right now have the essence.
Yeah.
To do it like.
Yeah. Trust me.
You get me? So, for me, like, I think you always have to move with the times, but I appreciate everything for what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, like, you might have like a Skilly Bang now, yeah? And his style isn't like anything that you would have heard of back in the day.
That's true.
Yeah, but it's done in the place.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
And yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
'Cause I love music. You get me?
Yeah, man. Who's your top 3 war sound system man? As in like, I'm talking like Mighty Crown, like Bass Odyssey and all them thing there. Because I know a couple sounds, you know, like was it Black Panther? Is that right there? I'm right there, innit? I know my sound thing. Yeah, go on, man. Reel off your top 3.
I don't know, man. Like, first of all, I'm gonna put my song first, innit?
All right.
You get me?
Number 2 then.
And that's just purely out of like just promotional and just keeping it real to my thing and keeping it authentic to my thing. Skillz sound. Skillz sound is the war machine.
Okay.
Fire team, we play with juggling.
Right.
If anyone wants war on fire team, we're good for it as well. But Skillz sound is the war machine.
War team.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't play them, just fly off.
Sound killer, Skillz, sound killer,
Hey.
skillful killer, you know what I mean?
Hey.
Silent killer, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah. But like, why? Do you know what? In the lockdown, I heard a lot of sounds come out of the woodworks, and there's so many sounds, bro. It's really a hard one for me to say, like, warring wise, but I will say Soul Supreme is, I'd probably say, my number 1 sound. That's probably the sound that I listen to most.
Okay.
When I'm on the road. Or,
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, I think I was listening to Addies and Soul Supreme today.
Addies, you know.
You know.
Old school.
But yeah, I think it would say probably be between them and maybe Bass Odyssey.
Yeah.
But there's so many sounds that I rate out there.
I'm a Mighty Crown man still.
Yeah. They retired now still.
Is it? Jeez. Far East ruler them. Yeah, I remember I went to the World Cup or the World Clash in London when it was at Stratford Rex years ago. That was mad. I think Ninja Man hosted it. That was that was a
remember that one.
bad boy experience. Bad boy experience, you know. Nah, bro, that was a bad boy experience.
He was getting wicked as well.
Stratford, that was a mad thing. Trust me, I remember that one there. Shout out that to Lionface. That was a crazy night, bro. Yeah. So also Skillz. Tell the people them where they can check out like your mixes and all them sitting there, bookings, studios and yeah.
What I'm gonna tell.
So go on.
Just like I'm gonna tell anyone out there that don't know already. See, when you're doing this music thing, yeah, your name is your brand. So always try and stick to that and make sure that's clean as much as possible. Yeah. Why I say that is because if you ever want to find me online, just type in multiple skills with a Z on the end. Multiple skills with a Z on the end. You get me? And my Twitter's that. My SoundCloud's that, my Instagram's that, my Snapchat's that. You get me? It's the brand, you know? So if you want to find my mixes, go on SoundCloud, type in multiple skills, you'll find my mixes, you'll find raves that I've played on, you'll find my tunes on there as well. And if you want to hear, say like if you're into Spotify and Apple Music and so forth, just type in multiple skills in your digital platform.
All right. And the same for bookings as well, isn't it?
Yeah, just
same for bookings.
You DM me. I'll either give you an email or with my number, whatever it is. You get me? I'm open to chop it up. You get me? Everything's open as well. Like none of my pages are locked or nothing like that. So you're free. You get me?
Come have a look.
Have a look, man. Trust me.
You get me?
Man's always uploading. Beer throwbacks, beer madness. so I'm being serious. So yeah, man. So check him out, man. There's multiple skills. You get me? So yeah, you're saying DK. Anything to round off? If you wanted to round off.
So you got the new track out there now. Can't remember what it's called. What's it called again?
Which one?
The new one with Shalina. Yeah, the new one. What's that one called? Tell the people them about that. Why you brought that one out?
So that one's called Project X.
Yeah, that's it.
Project X, and it's out there now. It's produced by
Young Lion.
Lion.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah.
So I got that to Young Lion.
Yeah, big up Young Lion every time because he produced Lose Count as well. That
Okay.
was the tune I was on, you know what I mean, Chopper Rhythm. But yeah, this song that we're talking about is actually, it's more Shalina's song. Yeah, I just featured on it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it was good basically to get the transition between a singer and then some spoken word or rap.
Yeah.
You get me? But yeah, that song we wrote or developed in the lockdown period, around the time where, you know, a lot of this Black Lives Matter stuff was happening. And you know, the song was recorded, took a little while for it to get mixed. We pull it out. We're trying to do the video now. We'd like a lot of people to get involved. But yeah, the message of the song, basically, it's not about stating or even promoting this Black Lives Matter thing. It's more about getting people to realize that when we say our life matter, it's not disregarding anyone else's or the existence, basically, of anyone else, yeah? And at the end of the day, there ain't no group of people in the world that's going through the same thing that black people are going through or have been going through.
True word.
I don't know why everyone wants to try and jump in that boat anyway.
Yeah, I'll drink to that.
let it be, and let's just be real, put everything out, lay it out on the table, respect each other for what it is. That's why I say that in my verse. You get me? I actually say those things in my verse. You get me? So go and check that out. It's called Project X by Shalina and Multiple Skillz. Check that out.
Yeah. Check that out. Go download, buy that, stream that, everything.
All of that, dude. You know what I mean? So, like I said, man, it's been a good year. It's been a good 2021. I be an idiot thing. I go and finish next year, but that's a cut and go through, people.
Go through, man. God alone, family.
I'm trying to think. Are we gonna have a one before the end of the year?
Yeah. If it's possible.
Man saying, yeah, big man.
If it's possible.
Cameraman, we are gonna try to sort out for the end of the year, you know?
Sure, there's enough people
Hopefully.
to highlight out here and get their stories, you get me?
Hopefully.
We need to do the wrap up for the year.
Hopefully.
I'm gonna come back next time as well and actually speak more about my artistry.
Yeah. Might want to even bring you in on the wrap up.
Yeah, because we need a couple people to come in and talk.
We want to break
year,
down like the best
all
artists of the year and
Yeah, I'm down with
different views and
that. Yeah, I'm down with that.
you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
So yeah, people, that was their Multiple Skillz, aka One Team, aka Fire Team. Yeah, check them out. Instagram, Multiple Skillz, Facebook, Twitter, Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud. I'm wheeling them all out. Mixcloud. All of them.
Amazon Music.
Trust me. Yeah?
You know what I mean? Tidal. Juice.
One of the Southwest hottest DJ them, yeah? Trust me. Hottest sound system. All of them thing there. Like I said, it's a mad roller coaster, you know. It's one of them ones. You know them roller coasters, what? You come off feeling like, on to the next one. This roller coaster don't stop. Yeah, this one don't stop. I'm telling you. Just mad vibes.
That's what I mean. There's more to talk about because I'm going to
mad vibes.
Pleasure Studios next time.
Yeah,
See it there, see it there, see it there, see it there, see it there.
Yeah.
Oleep.
Definitely part 2 then.
Yeah, man. Into the new year. 100%, 100%. But nah, man, respect due for passing through.
Love and respect.
Trust me. Bless up. Like I said, people, it's the UK Rap Podcast Show. You lot know what to do. Subscribe on the YouTube, yeah? Make sure you follow us on Instagram. Obviously, it's got the man names, whatever, profiles in the bio and them things there. Like I said, I always say, for those people was thinking, yo, I wouldn't mind to get my little thing big up on the sponsor thing. Just hit us up in the DMs and that. I might even hit you lot up as well. So always look out for a little DM in there, you know what I'm saying? Vice versa, you know, we're all in it together. One of them ones there. So
as you say that, sorry to cut
yeah, go on.
I just wanted to say this still, and big up anyone that I've forgot to big, or that I should have bigged up, or you know, like big up Raphaelia as well.
Yeah.
New Life Band.
I want to get Raphaelia on here, you know, still.
Yeah,
I definitely want to get Raphaelia on this. Definitely.
In the context there still.
All right, say
What I
nothing.
wanted to just say really is because obviously this is a worldwide platform, but it's very local as well.
Of course.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna say this: a lot of people don't know me, and a lot of people haven't connected with me or whatever in it. Yeah. But just know that you see when you see multiple skills, what I'm about is love and unity. You get me?
Right.
That's what I'm about. Yeah, so if you're not about that, fair enough. But you don't need to feel like, raw, I don't know how to approach man or this, that, and the other. Like, me, I'm down to
You
work.
just see a man and say, yo, walk on, bless up, man. Don't think, like, what's man
I'm
like?
down to work and I'm down to support everyone's thing as well. You
How you mean?
Because guess what? You see, like, when I'm reposting and liking and sharing whatever else it is, yeah, like, or even bigging you up, that don't take away from my thing. Like, my thing's certified. You get me? So I don't have no loss by showing love. You get me? So that's what it's about. It's a love thing. You get me? So that's the message. I'm sure.
It's a peace and love thing, trust me. It's a peace and love thing all the time, every day, 365. Yeah? Trust me, that's what the people them need, you know, some peace and love in them heart and soul. And you know I'm not joking as well, people, about that as well. But yeah, man, it's a wrap. And we're gone. And we'll be back again, yeah? Peace out, stay safe, and you don't know the thing. We're gone. Yes. Boom.
Big up, big up.
Done, yeah? Good, yeah? Yeah? All right.
Respect, man.